when did you start running track?
I actually started in like 7th grade.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I started kind of late. I started when I was like 12 or 13 maybe.
Wow, 7th? I would have thought you would have started younger.
No.
Why you waited till 7th?
Well, I was like one of those kids that did like ballet and tennis and like soccer.
Yes.
And then my mom just wanted me to run track because I was like just really fast.
So you...
That's what I started.
Wow, because I expected that you were just like in track.
Yeah, no, a lot of people think that, but no. Yeah, I started kind of late.
Oh wow, that's crazy. What's up, guys? I am here at Discovery High School again with Trinity Rossum. She is a graduate. She already graduated, and she attends UCLA, and she runs track. Did you always just naturally have that track ability when you first got out there, or did you have to like build yourself and like really like grind?
Not to sound cocky, but
It's
I mean,
okay.
I was kind of always just like really fast.
Mhm.
That's kind of like how I got into track in the first place because I used to play soccer, and I used to like just outrun everyone like on the field. So my mom kind of just like put me in it just to like see how I do, and I was just naturally quick. So I just stayed in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you love it?
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, it got me a full scholarship.
Right.
So
Speaking of
you gotta love
scholarship-
it, yeah.
Speaking of scholarship, you go to UCLA.
Yes.
So I know you had a bunch of other options.
Mhm.
What made you choose to be a part of the Big Ten, of Bruin? Like, what about UCLA stood out to you?
It was mostly, I mean, of course, like athletics and education, but it was mostly just like what I wanted to major in. That was just like the best fit for me, and like my coach, just like I just felt like connected to him the most, I would say, and I feel like I trusted him the most. Plus, he has my dad's name, so it was kind of, and my dad's my coach, so it was kind of just, I don't know, it just felt like home. It just felt right. Like all of my teammates were just really cool and stuff, and also like I said, like what I wanted to major in. So like I want to go into like communications, and like LA is just like a really big, like wherever you go, like you're always gonna end up back in LA. So it was kind of just like I might as well just start there and just like connect with the people at the school.
Right. You're gonna be
because I
surrounded
know,
by, like,
yeah,
a good
big
amount of people.
influencers.
Yes.
So it was kind of just like the best fit for me, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your dad, you said
Yes.
he's your coach. So
Yes.
do you think he has even though you automatically like had the talent, do you think he had a big impact on you when it came to your success in track?
I would say yes. Not only just because he's my dad, but also because I feel like he comes back home with me. Like I see him every day, so he kind of knows me the best, and he knows like when I need to stop, and like I don't know. Like I feel like he just knows me the best, just like with workouts and like how hard I can push myself.
Right.
So
like when you may need a break.
yeah,
Especially like when you're injured.
exactly.
You know? Right.
And so like he goes to like the doctors with me and everything. So I feel like that was the best thing. I would say another reason why I trust my dad is because like he's not saying he's like been through the same process as me, but like he didn't run track in college,
Was he
but
a football
yeah, he did football, but he also ran track in like high school and college. So like he kind of knows like the technique you need to have, like the starts and everything like that. So I feel like that's also where like I get my quickness from.
Right, that
from my
speaks a
dad.
lot, like versus having a coach who's never ran before.
Yeah, so he kind of like knows what to look for and like how you're supposed to run. Yeah.
With track, you're good. You're great. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I know you've had hard days and easy days.
Yes.
During the hard days, do you ever just like how do you mentally pull yourself out of that like dump of just being tired, just dead, lightheaded?
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like it's mostly because I know what the end result's gonna be. So like I know like when my body needs to stop, but I also know when I can keep going, and like when I keep going, that's when I'm gonna reach my highest points. So wait, what was the question again? Oh, so I feel like but like I was saying, like I just feel like
You know, like how
those are yeah. So that kind of like what pushes me to like finish the workouts, I would say. But yeah.
Yeah, because you know when like let's say you have like 300 repeats.
Yeah.
And you're on your 6th one, you're just walking to the line like.
Yeah. Well, I never had that, but yeah. No, I don't do that.
What have your strengths been and weaknesses as far as the track? Like good starter, good finisher, technique, stuff like that.
I would definitely say I'm a good starter. I feel like that's what kind of puts me above everyone else, just because like the quickness, like it's just easy for me to get out. But my weakness is probably my finish, just because I can go a long distance, but I can't maintain it. No. I can go a long distance, but do you get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
Like, I'm good in the 400, but I'm probably not gonna go pro in it because like my 200 will be good, but then that last 200, it's like, it's just like, I don't know. Like no matter how much miles I do, it's just like,
and like,
I'm better at 60 short sprints, just
Mm-hmm.
because like that's more about quickness and like starts and stuff. If that makes sense.
It's just like,
Yeah.
right.
That's what I'm best at.
So you're best at short races, so I'm guessing that's your favorite races, the short ones.
Yes.
If you had to choose between the 200 and like the 60 or the 100, which
60,
one?
100.
Quick and
200.
short.
Yeah,
What
quick
about
and
the
short.
two? Because it's just long.
Yeah, it's just long. Like, it's just long.
Because I know
For
some
no reason.
people, like I know some people, like I interviewed Tamia before you.
Yeah, she's better at the 200.
Yeah,
but
and
I'm better
she's-
at the 100. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, I like the 200 better because it's like I have time to catch up.
Yes.
The 100, it's like what you put out there is it.
Yeah.
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 So, but she likes the short ones.
Yeah.
There's 4 of you guys, but
Yes.
3 of you run track. Well,
Yeah.
ran track.
Yeah.
So obviously you live together, so you probably have times where you practiced alongside with your sisters. I'm assuming, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that was good for you, like mentally, like competitiveness? Because you know they're older than you, and it's like age isn't nothing but a number. But you know what I'm trying to say?
I would say definitely. Also, like right now, like I'm really grateful for it because I'm like the only like freshman female sprinter. So everyone else is kind of like juniors, seniors, 5th years. I don't know, because COVID year. Yeah, like so everyone's kind of like old. They're like in their 20s. Yeah. And so like I'm honestly kind of grateful for that because it's like they're like in her age group.
Right.
So it's like I'm kind of already used to it.
So you're the youngest one, basically.
In my group, yeah. Fun fact.
Fun fact. Ooh, like we said, you're in California.
Yes.
How many hours is that? Like the difference between there and here?
3 hours.
Okay.
They're 3 hours back.
Mm-hmm. So how long did it take for you to adjust to that when you first went over there?
Ooh. Like a week maybe.
But it wasn't like
Might have been
suffering,
longer.
right? Like it wasn't that bad, was it?
Well, like I feel like it's not as bad there just because like you wake up early. Like you go to bed like let's say at 11 because it feels like 2. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Like
But,
your
like-
body's adjusted to
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your body's adjusted to Georgia time. Like when you go over, your body's just adjusted to Georgia time. So it's like you go to bed early and then you wake up early. But like when I got back here, I'm going to bed at like
Late.
3 and I'm waking up at like 11.
And
So
like a
it
slap
kind
in
of
the
like
face.
sucks. But it's like
And it's, even though you're in California, you're not really like, because you have like people that you know over there. Like your sister is in California, right?
Yes and no, just because like she lives in the Bay Area, so that's like a 45-minute flight. So it's like a 4.5-hour drive. Yeah,
Oh.
because the Bay Area is more north. Like I'm like south. Yeah.
She's like light. I was expecting a drive.
No.
But I mean, it's good to know you have other people in your state, though, you know?
Yeah.
So, like you said, you're a short sprinter, but if there was one event that you would try, what would it be? An event you haven't ran before. Like, let me say like the 800. Oh!
I'm down. Oh well, no.
So you wouldn't try like that tap
I would try.
No.
No, honestly, I would try pole vault.
I can see you
Pole
trying
vault
that.
or like long jump.
Like, I can
Something
see,
that
like,
doesn't require a lot of running. Like,
right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Because you have like a long body. Like,
no,
wait.
I do not.
Wait. Like you're lean. You know what I mean?
No.
Like you're not tall. I mean,
I don't get that
know.
a lot,
I'm 5'2", so
actually.
I shouldn't be talking about you.
Yeah.
But
I'm like 5'4", 5'5".
okay. So it's like, but like you know what I mean? Like you're not like I can see you being a jumper though.
Yeah.
You know how like jumpers just have that shape.
Yeah.
Like, I can see you
Yeah,
doing
I
like
would
a
try.
bit of it.
I would try long jump though.
You've never done that before? Not even when you were younger?
I did, but then really what I got out of it. Like, I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it anymore.
You just was just playing around with it.
Yeah.
You've done soccer and ballet, right? What other
Yeah,
sports?
I've done like every sport.
Really? Like softball?
No.
Swim? Would you try swim?
Okay. I haven't done every sport, but like.
You've done a good amount of sports, right? So, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
About that. If there was any other sport, like track is your life. If there's any other sport that you would see yourself doing instead of track, what would that sport be?
I probably tried tennis. I used to be really good at tennis.
For real? Wow. How old? Like?
I was young, but like I was good at it. At least I thought I was good at it. Yeah, I probably try like tennis.
Do you see yourself trying basketball?
No.
What about, if there was a such thing as girls playing football, would you
No,
try
I
that?
wouldn't. No.
I was like, you're fast, so it could be like a little.
I don't know. I just wouldn't.
Too
I feel like they try to sexualize it. I just.
No, true. Like the, like the grown women's with the.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I just wouldn't do it. I would do tennis with like little skirts.
That is cute. I do like the tennis skirts. Isn't that like a thing now? A lot of people are wearing tennis skirts. Yeah, like that. What's your why? Why do you run track? Why do you keep pushing through all the adversities?
Yeah.
Like, it's just all of it, you know?
I feel like it's mostly because, like, I feel like if I wasn't good at it, I would stop. But, like, just, like, all the accomplishments I've done, like, I know what I can do. So I just keep going hard and, like, doing it. Because I know at the end of the day, like, I'm going to hit the marks I want to hit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, you
So I feel like it's, yeah. So it's mostly just about, like, what's the word? It's like, I forgot. No, like, you know, like, I don't know. But it's just like all the accomplishments I've done. It's just like, why would I stop now? Plus, it keeps me in shape.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Speaking of in shape, do you have like a diet or like?
No.
You don't?
Well, like, I'm like a naturally like healthy eater. So even like before track, I would kind of just like only eat like veggies or like fruit mostly. Like I was never like I'm a big sweet eater, but it's like I'm also a really big healthy eater without even like trying really. So diet's not really like
something
thing.
Really
like I don't really have to.
I
don't really have to. Yeah, I really don't have to like worry about my diet like some people. It's like whatever I eat. Yeah.
Makes sense. So like your normal snack might be like.
Yeah, like peppers.
Right. Ooh, peppers.
Yeah, like sweet peppers.
Oh, the sweet ones.
Yeah, those are good.
How far do you want to go with track? Do you want to like go pro?
I mean, like if it's God's will, yeah, I'll go pro. But yeah, I want to go pro. But at the same time, I also want to get like a good education. So I like want to graduate before I go pro. You know, like I want to get a degree before I go pro.
Right, and even if you're like still in college, you can still like just like run the trials. Just for kicks and giggles. And just be like, I was out there. Pro.
Yeah, no, but I want to get a degree.
As you should. School first.
Right.
So, if there was anything that you could tell like the younger generation, what message would that be?
Stay focused, keep grinding. You'll make your times. Because adversity will come, but you just have to know how to push through it, and you'll do great.
Yes, you will. Months later, you don't mind? Because like I usually do those just because I think about the questions, but
you're good.
That's it for today,
I don't know when
guys.
I'll be back though, but
summer?
Girl, we get out.
Oh, because you are in California.
We get out in like June or July maybe. Because we started late. Like we started in September.
Oh.
We started school in September, and then we got back last week. So it's like we have like a 10-week. I'm on a quarter system. I'm not like on a semester.
Right.
So it's like the quarters are short, but it's not for a long
And the timing was like off compared to you.
Yeah. If that makes sense.
Well, that's it for today, guys.
Great talking with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let's do a couple of because I usually take pictures, but we don't have a third person. Well, I can put it on the timer. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I got to know Trinity Rossum, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much.